Hey guys, what's up? I thought I'd make a quick video just kind of talking about why all my other videos down below are private now. I was talking a lot about money and like how much I was making, and that is kind of not the direction that I wanted to be going in anymore. So I'm switching it up a little bit. I'm still doing junk removal, but my company's become more of a niche company, removing mattresses and furniture, and then relocating them to places that can use them or turn them into reusable materials. So I really gotten into the niche of not just doing junk removal and bringing stuff to transfer stations and adding to the waste, but trying to find solutions for things that could be reusable materials. And so I take mattresses and I take couches and different kinds of furniture that might be reusable, and I bring it into charitable organizations, and that way they can either resell it to add to their charity, or there's also furniture banks that take in furniture and they give it to people that need furniture that might not have enough money to buy it. So things are going well for me. It's been about 6 months that I've been into this, maybe a little more. I started in the end of March of 2021, and we're in October now of 2021, about halfway through. I'm just waking up here. It's kind of late. Well, I've been up for a couple hours now, but so when I started, I moved into my pickup truck to move out of my ex-girlfriend's to give her space and kind of get out of her hair because we were ending our relationship. I moved into a place with a bunch of 20-somethings, and I lived in my own room upstairs. When I started this, after I had paid for that new place when I moved out of my ex's, I had quit my job 2 weeks before I started junk removal. Did pretty well my first 2 weeks, and then from there, moved into this place, had $700 in my pocket. I'm just gonna say I've made over 6 figures in about 5 months. My company's done really well. We've been on the news, we've been on the radio, and we've been in several publications. Things have really taken off. Now Junk Robbers has transitioned into an online company, and my goal is to build an online company out of it. And so that's what I've been doing. I've stopped going out on as many of the jobs because I hurt my bicep nerve and tendon, but I'm still advertising in Craigslist, on Facebook, and getting a new website built and trying to really just turn this thing into an online platform that gets jobs for junk removal companies and takes in enough money to be able to pay contractors the money that they're worth, and also my company takes a small cut of that. So that's kind of what I've transitioned into. It's going really well. There are so many junk removal jobs out there. There's so many customers. I think that this is kind of still something that people can get into and make a ton of money doing it. It's done really well for me. I just moved into a small apartment, but it is my own place. I finally got myself into a situation where I can live on my own. I found a really nice place. It's a little small, but I'm kind of a minimalist type guy anyways. Rode my bicycle across the country in 2017, and really through that, and I also lived in my pickup truck for 10 months. Through those experiences, I've really learned how to live with very little. And so I when I move into a big place, I get overwhelmed. It was like this with my ex. There's just so much room and space that I didn't know what to do with, and it was so hard to keep clean. And I just like having small spaces. It's just kind of my thing. I'm a little proud of it. I got a beautiful view. This is my view here of this is Chicago. Back there is Andersonville. Currently we're in Uptown, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. So that's a pretty cool place. I got my kitchen. My friend bought me that air fryer. I got that popcorn maker on a junk removal job. I eat a lot of potatoes and squash, so you'll see those there. But yeah, just a small little intimate setting. This is my bed. It's a Japanese futon bed. It comes with a grass mat on the bottom. I bought this because it helps with my back and everything. And This apartment came with the TV mounted, so I got a free TV. I found that Star Wars sign in the trash room, and also this cubby. So all my furniture, that coffee table, that table, I got out of the trash rooms, cleaned them up. It's my closet. It's a little messy at the moment, but it's got some space in there for me. My bathroom's pretty sweet. This is the restroom. And yeah, coming up in the world and doing really well. I made sure to get myself a cheap place. I paid off all my debts. So I signed up for a boot camp, like a web development boot camp recently, last year. And then I had another one this year. So I went through 2 boot camps trying to get a web developer job, failed 700 times. And then started doing junk removal, and this took off so well. Now I have a company that I'm building, and it's kind of my sole focus. I'm also doing nutrition coaching on the side, building that as a business as well. Both of my businesses are online. I'm able to make money and just kind of sit around and, do advertising, try to bring in as many jobs as I possibly can. I also go out and do a lot of jobs myself too, but now I'm getting jobs for another company, and hopefully my goal is to be getting jobs for, several different independent contractors that do this, and starting to feed them a nice income and make sure they're getting paid the lion's share of everything, while my company takes a small cut for getting the work, doing the advertising, getting the jobs. So it's turning out to be really cool. It's turning out to be lucrative. I'm learning a lot about advertising. I'm learning a lot about marketing these types of companies, and it's just been really great for my growth personally as a business owner, and just kind of learning these things. I'm going to be able to kind of consult companies is my goal one day, to be able to reach out to other junk removal companies and other service companies and be able to do a really good job marketing for them. So kind of just jumping out and branching out into things that make sense, and trying to make a future for myself where I'm able to be anywhere that I want. My goal is to have a remote job or business where I'm making money and I'm location independent. I don't have to be anywhere except for hopping on my computer, taking phone calls and making deals, and hopefully eventually getting somebody to be able to do that for me. Where I'm just free, and I got a passive income coming in from several different places. I'm doing crypto, I'm doing stocks, and just anything that I can think of that'll make money. My goal is to buy a property and turn it into a rental place. I'd like to have an Airbnb. There's just several things on the horizon for me that are going to come to fruition because I'm working hard out here. I'm trying to be creative. I'm coming up with innovative ways to make money. Just going to continue to do so, continue to work. Things are going well. Right now I'm going to clean out a storage unit. I actually started putting furniture in there for my junk removal jobs, and then I was reselling it, and I've made a pretty good additional income off of that as well. But I decided that I'm going to go a different route and just close that storage unit down and get everything out of it, and go close the account. And then so I'm just hustling out here. I wanted to check in. Maybe there's some people that have been following and wondering why did the guy delete all of his videos? Well, I didn't delete them. They're just private now. I talk way too much about the money that I'm making. I get into detail about it. It was just kind of weirded me out a little bit. And just because I don't know if it's a good idea to have there, I decided to take it down. I did really well my first 5 months, continuing to do well, taking a bit of a pay cut so that I can scale this business up, and putting all my money back into the business and trying to grow it as much as I possibly can. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to continue to make videos and talk about my progress and things like that. So please like and subscribe to this channel. Like this video, say something, ask me questions. I've learned a lot in these 6 months, and I can be able to help you with a lot of things. But tell me kind of things you want me to talk about, things that you want me to tell you about growing your business, about starting your business, about some of the pitfalls that you need to look for, about quoting jobs, different things like that. If you need my help, let me know. All right, thanks.